Hi guys, welcome to another episode by NinjaGaijin, and basically today I want to talk about recycle shops. Now there's two different types of recycle shops. I did do a video on recycle shops, and that was actually taking like a chair and some old furniture to actually be recycled. So there's like a recycle center, but a recycle shop is something different. They're basically a used store that sells goods. They're all across Japan. Some are better than others, and I highly recommend that if you're coming here, even as a tourist, excuse me, to definitely go check them out. You can find some pretty good gems there, and you know, some nice souvenirs possibly. When I first came to Japan, I didn't have a bed or a futon or anything, and I'd wish I knew about the used store, because then I could have gotten some used furniture like right off the bat, but I didn't. You can find really good things, well priced. Like eventually, about a year later, when I found the used store, I bought this couch set. It had like a 3-person couch. I had what was it? 2 love seats, so like 2 singles, and 2 footrests. It was like a brown couch, really nice, no scratches, nothing, for like 120 bucks, and that included delivery to my apartment. So it was fantastic. Different used stores have different things. Like for example, there's one that's famous called Book Off, and well, they primarily sell books, right? But then there's different shops, different names. They sell all different types of sorts of things. Like in the city I live in, we have 2 used stores, right? One primarily is for furniture. You got your tables, baby goods, some laptops, phones, TVs, heaters, snowboards, you know, printers, you name it. And then the other one, we mainly have clothes and like action figures. So definitely check it out if you get it, if you come to Japan, or if you're here trying to furnish your apartment, because it's definitely the way to go. I found that the quality here is a lot better. Back in America, you have like Salvation Army or like things like that, where you can go and you can buy used items that people have donated, or some other used stores, but the quality here is fantastic. Like most of it, if I was to just like say, oh yeah, let's check out that store, you wouldn't actually notice that that's a used store, because it looks really good. Everything looks really good. You can sell anything at used stores. You just go in, you can sell it. I pawn off a lot of things. Sometimes they offer you a pretty fair price, but sometimes not so much. Just to give you a quick example, so over the summer, I had like 2 extra really cheap body boards that I used, or that I had in my apartment. I bought them each like for 10 bucks maybe a year ago. Didn't need them anymore, so I wanted to sell them, right? So I take it to the used store, and the woman working there is like, oh yeah, we can't really buy these from you. And usually when that happens, depending on the merchandise, I'm like, okay, fine, but can you just accept it? Can you just throw it away for me? And most of the places, they'll say, yeah, sure. And that's awesome, because if they throw it away for you, then you don't have to deal with throwing it away yourself, which takes up bag space. So in a way, they are kind of saving you money by letting you throw it out there. So I said, yeah, sure, just throw it out, you know, because you can't sell it, right? And then lo and behold, I go back like a week later, and I'm like walking around, and I'm like, holy shit, like look at this. I see it. What do you know? It's my bodyboards, and they stuck like a $5 price tag on each one. And on each one, I'm like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. It wouldn't have rubbed me off like this, such a bad way, if they had just like paid me even like 50 cents for each one. But because she said that, oh, you know, we can't put a price on it, and then that's exactly what they did, that kind of pissed me off. Of course, I didn't say anything. It's not like I have proof that they were mine, because I just gave them away. And technically, you know, they did kind of dispose of it in a way for me, but still, that was pretty low. But other than that experience, I've had great experiences with the used stores. I've bought a lot of things. I've sold some things, heaters, computers, you know, TV screens, etc. So I mean, it's really a right way to go. If you don't want to go for the whole like used store, they do have Craigslist here in Japan, so check that out. Or if you happen to know the area that you're going to be living in, you can always look it up on Facebook, see if there's groups. Usually like moving sales, etc. Mainly in the bigger cities, but sometimes in the smaller cities as well. So I think that's gonna wrap up my used store video. I mean, overall, they're a great place to shop. If you happen to come to Japan and you know the area you're living in and you can't find a used store, if you were to comment down below like what city you live in or what city you're going to be traveling in, I can research it for you and I can give you some addresses on you know, the nearest used stores to you to help you out. If you have any questions about used stores or anything about Japan in general, please feel free to comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.